Shinrin Yoku, or forest bathing in English, is the art to immerse yourself in nature, to reconnect with its essence within yourself. I used to think that it was an ancient practice passed down through centuries, generations. Maybe you did it too, but it's actually only 40 years old. Of course, people have been working through forests for centuries, but there wasn't an official name for it. Shinrin Yoku was coined in 1982 by Tomoide Akayama, Japan's Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries. But it isn't until 1990s that scientific studies on its benefits begin to surface. How important is Shinrin Yoku? Huge. By 2025, it's estimated that 60% of the global population will live in urban areas, compared to just 5% in the 19th century. As humans, we are great at adapting, but what about our nervous system? It's not designed to be overstimulated and subject to high level of stress for long periods. And city life doesn't exactly help with that. Modern stress is all about worrying about the next bills, meeting work deadlines, social pressure, and ever-rising expectations. And our body treats all this as a life or death situation. And this constant tension, not good at all. Chronic stress keeps our nervous sympathetic system on overdrive, the part responsible for fight or flight reaction. It's the instinct that made our ancestors either fight or flee when faced with danger. And here comes the disaster. Cortisol levels skyrocket. Blood pressure worsens. The immune system takes a hit. Sleep cycle gets messed up. Anxiety and depression creep in, and our self-perception get all distorted. So, what we can do? Return to yourself, step away from the noise that surrounds you, within yourself or outside yourself. Shinrin Yoku is a simple yet powerful tool. It's ecotherapy that doesn't require intense physical activity. So, no excuses. Point 1. Find your green space. If possible, choose a place you can visit often, a park, forest, or a botanical garden. Disconnect from your routine, turn off your phone, and just be in the moment. Step 2. Breathe and relax. Walk slowly, breathe deeply, and connect with nature. If you're exercising, do it in silence, or study what's around you as if it were the first time with the eyes of a child. And when you're ready, return to your daily life with a fresh perspective. Step 3. Experiment. Nature is a space to be creative and explore. Let your intuition guide you. Ask nature questions and listen for the answers. Shorten time, make a compromise. But don't ever skip out your connection with nature. Some Shinrin Yoku is better than none Shinrin Yoku, but the more time you dedicate to it, the more nature will help you to find your inner balance. The positive effects are balanced out by both biometric indicators of physiological well-being. If you don't have access to the forest, don't worry. Find a quiet park or a botanical garden, and if getting outside is tough, that can happen. Even just looking at images of natural landscapes can have a positive effect on your overall well-being. The ideal scenario: immerse yourself completely in a natural environment. Practicing mindfulness by paying attention to everything that is stimulating your senses. Notice sounds, sensations, scents, and try to experiment them as it was your first time. In nature, mindfulness becomes almost automatic. Intrusive thoughts fade out easily, or at least more quickly compared to what happens when we are practicing at home. Plus, forests and areas near bodies of water are full of negative ion. Think of ion as small particles, electrically charged, that are present all over in the air. They are great for people with asthma, stress, or mental fog, and also walking barefoot on the ground. Respond to the same principle, but be careful on where you step. And that's all for this small introduction to the Shinrin Yoku. If you have tried, please let me know in the comment section. And if you're curious and want to give it a shot but you don't know where to start, there are various groups that offer a forest therapy that is a step beyond Shinrin Yoku. These groups are led by certified professionals who will guide you through tailored exercises to maximize the positive effects of Shinrin Yoku or the forest bathing. Just a quick search on social media or Google, you will find them 100% assured. And that's it for today. Please don't forget to hug some tree. And that's all. Bye. Ciao.